Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Today we're going to take a look at INT Cell right here. Now this guy gets an EZA along with AGL Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I think in his transformed state, he is on par, maybe actually even better than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. They're both super crazy, like, battle enders, just ridiculously powerful. But the big difference between the two characters, I guess there's two. One is you could, kind of say like links/teams, right? It sort of goes hand in hand. We could run Cell on some better teams, but it's going to be with characters who aren't good or don't link well with him, right? So we don't really have a ton of places to run him with. Kind of like a Dokkan issue. If, like, they just kind of consolidated all these villains, like Cooler and Frieza and Cell, like, seriously, like, if they kind of, like, rearranged links, maybe change what some of them were called or something like that, and then just sort of made, like, one big villain team, kind of like how Legends has Powerful Opponent, although Powerful Opponent is dead in Legends as well, but it's the same thing, right? Like, if Dokkan did that, you would, it's like, okay, we dropped a new Cooler, and then the next Dokkan Fest is like a new Cell, but it's like, oh, Cell and Cooler will work super well together, rather than, oh, well, that's cool, but, Cooler doesn't have Messenger from the Future, and Ultimate Life Form, and Gentleman, and stuff like that, right? So that's an issue for Cell compared to Gohan. But more so than that, this base form for Cell is just not really on par with Gohan's base form. Gohan in base is guarding, can triple super, and is stacking defense. Cell just has stats, I guess. And he can triple super as well, with just raw stats. But the boy is not guarding. He is not stacking, right? It's just he comes out here and he's pretty unimpressive. Pretty uninspired, I think, as a character. This base Cell. Now, in order for Cell to become God, we have to fall below 40% HP, and then he will transform, and then we get a full heal, which is super good. So I figured that this would be a great fight for this. The problem, though, is that I've complained about this a lot. During the 8th anniversary, people have botted a lot and modded a lot of these stages. So the friends system is completely out of whack now because the dev friends take characters from completed runs. So it's like, I want to do the Frieza fight because I think it would allow us to potentially get below 40% HP easily and transform. But this first turn we got right here actually kind of sucks. So we'll see what's going to happen. We could get cooked right away, and I guess I'll try and hop right back in. Let's see what happens. I don't believe Frieza's AoE right here is a Ki Blast Super, which means 19 and 20 are probably just going to end up immediately dead. Maybe Perfect Cell. Perfect Cell, this Cell, since we super... Oh, one? Okay, dude. I was going to say, I mean, if we could get a couple of supers, right? Because he does get 30% defense on his 12 key. For some reason, this asshole doesn't get defense on his 18 key. Make it make sense, please. Why doesn't Cell get defense on his 18 key? Because they wanted him to suck. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All right. Please super. Okay, I do actually need to take damage, though. I mean, now at this point, we definitely wouldn't die from a super attack, but it would knock us below the threshold, so we would then easily be able to transform. And he doesn't even... The dude doesn't even super. Okay. I struggle a lot when it comes to HP, like, thresholds like this. It's just, especially for transformations, I hate it. I hate it so much. Because they're not free. It's never just, oh, we just easily transform. No, it's never like that. Alright, I don't think we will die at all if we get supered here. It will do significant damage to us. Probably knocking us below the threshold. I did bring a double King Yama item, so if our HP gets super low, I could pop the double King Yama, and then we could kind of wait until we're able to transform into INT Perfect Cell. But right now, as dominantly powerful as INT Cell is, you can't really get great value out of him right now, I think, with the way his teams are set up and stuff like that, without a stronger Cell. He doesn't share key links, by the way, with AGL Cell until AGL Cell's perfect. 131... Yeah, I think that should be good. You had better not additional. If he additionals, he heals. He better not. I think we'll be below the HP threshold. Finish the freeze off. No. Oh my god. Of course. It's so hard to do this, man. This is why, like, people were going so crazy for this show. Oh my god. It's like, dude, Yeah, if you transform, he's nice, but you don't just, I'll just transform now. It doesn't work that way. Alright, so that damn blasted physical cell healed us when he did his 12-key super attack. Oh, boy. Alright, this is going to be rough. We're going to try and get it. We might not even be able to transform. Okay, so again, I just dreadful design. They weren't even really thinking with this INT Cell and EGL Cell. Because, like, look at our key links right here. We have Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, and Fierce Battle activated. For some reason, INT LR Cell doesn't have Shocking Speed. And then EGL Cell, right, doesn't have Ultimate Life Form until he goes into Perfect. You know, he doesn't have Gentleman or anything like that. So it just becomes a huge pain in the ass where the two strongest cells right now, EGL Cell and INT Perfect Cell, they don't even really link up that good until EGL Cell is perfect pretty deep in the fight. And can you guys tell me what I'm repeating over and over and over about all these events right now? They're all shorter. For the most part, a lot of them are shorter. This Frieza fight is definitely a little bit longer, right? But most of these fights are shorter fights, not super long fights. So the fact that EGL Cell, like, he basically sucks until turn 5 when he goes perfect also, right? I think EGL Cell perfect, like right here, now he's pretty good. EGL Perfect Cell, I think, is still pretty good. Right, provided you have, you know, some of these links activated and stuff like that. Like, this guy is still strong. But you don't get him until turn 5, which is, again, a huge nuisance. Frieza does a Ki Blast Super. Okay. He does. Frieza is a Ki Blast Super attack character right here. So we should be okay. 19 and 20 heal when they super, so let's see how this goes. Again, I'd say there's probably a pretty good chance we're just going to finish this fight off without even falling below 40%. Maybe I should hop into the red zone. Maybe the red zone Cell Max fight could be good for this. Red zone Cell Max works well in that he doesn't really, like, one-shot you the way a lot of the toughest bosses in the game do. Red Zone Cell Max, he kind of whittles you down, right? It's sort of the way he works. Although, this Android team is going to be so weak in that initial phase, we probably would just die anyway. This sucks. Yeah, we're never getting this, dude. Okay. I think this Third Form Frieza might do a little damage to them on his normals. But if he supers, they're just going to heal it, and then we're back up to full health. No, they're at double digits, actually. Yep. Well, thanks for getting us back up to full health. That's where I wanted to be. Appreciate it, Frieza. Dude, this is tough. Alright, well, the good news is now we'll be able to see INT LR Cell in base. We should be able to do a little bit better since we're going to have most of our links activated now with EGL Perfect Cell. So that will be good, right? Alright, so now with EGL Perfect Cell, we have Gentleman, Messenger from the Future, Big Bad Bosses, Ultimate Life Form, and Fierce Battle all activated. Super good. The other thing about that, too, I should point out, this link is ridiculous. 2 key, 3% HP regen, 10% attack and defense. Super good. That's an incredible link right there. That's really, really good. All right, so what is our defense at? 362? Like, and then he gets 30% defense with every 12-key super, and he gets 50% attack and defense when performing a super attack. I just don't consider his base good enough, considering how difficult it is to get out of his base form and into his transformed state. I don't think so. Because, like, Gohan is guarding. Gohan guards. He's stacking defense. He just gets stronger and stronger and stronger as the fight goes on, whereas Cell remains exactly the same unless you transform with him. I might just cut at this point, honestly. Like, what else am I gonna do? Like, I guess we could do another turn of Perfect Cell, and then I think I will. I'll just cut, and we'll come back once we have his transform state out here, because I feel like we've seen what he does in base. That didn't connect. Okay. I was gonna say, if that connected, that's not gonna kill EGL Cell, but that would do a lot of damage to him. Let's hope that Final Form Frieza, definitely, because he stack. Well, if we dodge, does he stack? No, he doesn't, does he? No, I think if we dodge, I think he might not stack attack, this Final Form Frieza, if we dodge it. which means, and I think he would do damage to physical Cell, but it wouldn't do 60% damage to us, which is what we'd need to fall below INT Cell's transformation threshold, right? So, I guess we'll do like another turn here, and then I'll cut, and we'll go ahead and come back once I'm able to get Cell transformed, because Cell transformed, I mean, he really is just so crazy. But, like, we gotta actually do it. Okay, this is good, this is good. Let's just do 60%, though. No, it doesn't. Yeah, see, it's just... You know, it's nice that they made his condition better. They raised it from 30% to 40%, which is good, right? But 40% is still tough. That's still not exactly what I'd consider free, right? And now we're healing with the ultimate life form link every single turn, too. Ay. Brah. This is rough. And then we have Android 19 and 20. They're going to heal us up. No. It's so hard. Oh, today's been hell trying to fall below these HP thresholds for these two characters. All right, so now at this point I'll cut, and we will come back. I wish he could like triple super for us at least. No? Nah. I'm pretty sure I have my Cell built pretty offensively based too. So all right, we'll come back once we're able to get Cell's transformation, which again we just have to fall below 40% HP. It sounds easy, but it typically tends up not being so easy, especially when that happens. I mean, every one of these videos, you guys know how I like to build some of my characters, man. Although AGL Cell does have the dodge built in, right? But, yep, that would have connected. We would have been able to transform, but nope. Nope. All right, guys, I'm having a lot of trouble here. I just keep dying repeatedly. Falling below 40% specifically is very tough, right? But this is a pretty good opening turn for Cell. You know, and with LR Physical Cell, we have everything activated except for Kamehameha, so I figure we could probably get this rotation in here. I'm gonna keep trying. Again, so this is my third run in this Frieza event. I just keep dying, right? It's like these Cell characters that we want to run along with INT Cell are just not really that good, right? Like second form Cell, he was like okay, right back when there was like no 200% leaders and stuff like that in game. Right, but it's just we just have so many better options. Like these types of characters, for the most part, are pretty obsolete. You know, when standing next to some of the newer, more modern, stronger options that we have on teams, right? So, all right, just wanted to get that rotation in there. Now, at least we've seen, you know, Perfect Cell, you know, his non-transform version in kind of a good light, right, with the support from Second Form Cell and with most of his links activated. So again, I'll come back, hopefully. I can transform into Perfect Cell. It is really tough. Like, I'm not making it up. It's, you know, it's like, it's very RNG based. You know, maybe you could get lucky and you take a lot of damage turn one, then you transform right away. Boom. If that happens, you are cooking. Because Perfect Cell really is that powerful once you transform with him. So it's like, if you get, like, a really crazy good luck run, you're in business. But you need to make sure that you can at least find AGL Cell friends first, right? Thank God it looks like I'm able to get infinite AGL Cell friends in this event, so I can keep just running this until I get the transformation. But all right, we'll come back once we're actually able to get the transformation. I guess we'll play this turn as well. We're able to get like a lot of support and stuff like that on this rotation. We have near 24 keys, so you know, Perfect Cell again can kind of put up some stats here. I mean, you know, one character's. You know, remember a long time ago, what did I say, the mark of a good unit was like 2 million or something like that? Now I feel like it's like 10 million. Like, if you're supposed to do damage and you're above 10, it's like, okay, all right, that's a good start, right? Like, I think I could still look at a character doing like 7 or 8, 9 million and still, like, be impressed, depending upon what they do. But it's like, once you start hitting 10 million plus, now we're talking, right? Like, once you're up in that range. So, all right. I'll be back in, you know, I don't know, 2 hours of recording when I actually am able to transform. We'll see. We will see. All right. Finally. This took quite a while. Let's see. So the recording right now is about to hit 39 minutes. Okay. We, had like the 10-minute intro. So it did take a little while to get here. All right. So we got Perfect Cell out. And then we're going to have quite a few orbs right away. 8 orbs is very good because... this Cell is a nuking character, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at what Cell does once he's transformed, right? So he gets 50% defense on his 12-key super attack effect. He's getting 50% attack and defense on his 18-key super attack effect. So every super is giving him 50% defense. He did full heal us upon transformation, which is always very good. I do love characters that have mid-battle heals. Very strong stuff. He changes random key spheres into rainbow. 6-key, 180% attack and defense start a turn. High chance to launch an additional super. Then we get 3% damage reduction per key sphere obtained. Then, 30% attack and defense with 4 key spheres. 40% attack and defense with 6 key spheres. Another 50% attack and defense with 8 key spheres. And then he gets an extra 100% attack and high chance to crit. If key is 24 or we're doing the active skill, which we will get right here. 8 key spheres. So we do have them basically maxed out right here. The 3 links not activated here. What is that? Gentleman turns into Revival. So we don't have Revival, Kamehameha, or Legendary Power with this Perfect Cell. So again, he does lose Gentleman, and that becomes Revival, which does kind of suck since AGL Cell does have Gentleman. So we're at 297. Remember that this cell has lots of damage reduction per key sphere. So we got 8, so we have, 24% damage reduction. He gets a huge amount of attack and defense, I believe, when he attacks. We get a ton of those orb buffs kick in once he attacks, right? So let's go ahead and see what we get right here. I'm telling y'all, this Frieza is probably dead. This Perfect Cell is him. He does go really crazy. All right, so let's see right here. All right, yeah, Frieza's dead. He's probably not living. 24 right there. Remember, we have a 50% chance to launch an additional super, and then I believe my cell is offensively built. All right, here, hold that, 17 million. Oh, here's another 18 million right here. And you guys can see, now his defense is like damn near a million or something like that. Okay, well, the video's done. We saw what he could do. Yep, bye. Yeah, here, hold that, pussy. His defense is like a million now with damage reduction. Like, he's just so crazy. This cell, he is so nuts once he transforms, but it's just like, in base, he does nothing. And then this guy is like if this was standalone Cell, like if this is what he was start of turn, he'd be like the second best unit in the game or something. Like, he would be right up there. I'm double King Yamming right here, because Cell, remember, has an active skill, which you could do on his next turn after he transforms. I'm not dying on this turn, nah. So we're getting that shit. I'm not dying here. We're getting that damn active skill. I did not spend, 25 minutes trying to get this damn stuff out here. We have double King Yama, so we have 100% damage reduction, so this is double digits right here. We don't have to worry about it. And then we'll be able to see Cell's massive damage on the next turn, which is going to be pretty interesting to see, right? All right, a little bit of damage there. Remember, yeah, AGL Cell, he could still be pretty good, too. Once you get to that AGL Perfect Cell, I do like what AGL Perfect Cell is able to bring to the table. I don't think he's really terrible. It's just his first and second form. On release, first and second form Cell were, like, very mid. Now they, like, outright suck. AGL Cell, when he's in first and second form, they're just not runnable at all, really. It's just, it's awful. It's horrendous. All right. So let's get through this turn. Then we'll pop Perfect Cell's active skill, and then we'll see if he could finish this full power Frieza off, which he can. I mean, we could do the active skill, and then he could triple super afterwards. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a nice little turn here. Yes, sir. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this active skill. One unfortunate thing with AGL, LR Gohan, and INT Cell is that their characters from the first year of active skills. So the audio quality for the voice lines is pretty bad, just because the units are so old. It's like, I feel like the audio quality really started to get better. It does slowly get better, but I think once you hit the 6th anniversary is when it's like super good. Like the quality is just like immaculate once you get to the 6th anniversary and any active skills beyond that. I do think like STR Vegito and LR Buhan, which are before the 6th anniversary, they were pretty good. But it's like all the voice lines after 6th anniversary are really good, right? So, all right, let's pop this active skill. So this is a Solar Kamehameha, greatly raised attack temporarily, ultimate damage to enemy, massively lower enemy defense. That is it. So again, at 24 key or when we do the active, he gets 100% attack and a high chance to crit. What is my build for Cell again? So I have 15 additional, 16 crit. I like it. We got a little super attack boost right there, so he does more damage. Yeah, I think I had already given Cell some strong equips, like that INT level 5 crit. Pretty sure I gave that to him years ago. And, you know, it's like good equips are already there, no reason to change it, right? All right, so let's pop this active skill here. Wow, dude, are you serious? Holy, we just dropped a 12 milli on him. Okay. Oh, brother. I got some bad news for you, Frieza. Bye, bitch. We did only get 7 key spheres, so we are we're at 8 key spheres. He gets a final 50% attack and defense. So I think we're gonna be a little bit weaker than we could be right here, but that's okay. Should still be dominant damage, potentially capable of finishing this guy off. Yeah, look at these numbers Cell puts up. You guys see how easy these are? Like, I feel like we're not really struggling to do this. Like, this guy is so crazy. I cannot talk negatively enough about his pre-transform state, but his post-transform state, oh my god, is he ridiculous? He's so insane, because he's creating his own orbs. Both Gohan and Cell create their own orbs, which it's just like, if you're going to have nuking characters and they're rainbow orb changing, you're going to find very fast that that's a-okay. They could be nuking characters. If they're making rainbow orbs, you're going to get some consistency out of that. So, I mean, perfect Cell. He is just really strong. And this is why a lot of people really, like, are screaming that they have to do something like, sort of like, commonize the villain links or teams or something, because it's like, you see the potential that this guy has. This guy is not going to fall off in like 6 months. There's no way this guy has like completely fallen off or something like that, right? Like, he's going to be good for a while. It's just like you do have to transform into him first, but the levels he hits transformed, this guy is really, really crazy. So let me know what you guys think. But yeah, this transform Cell, he's a bad boy. Oh yeah.